Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the face of Taylor Hill, who, as many of you know, is a top model and widely regarded as one of the most beautiful women in the world. Before we dive into the details, if you're interested in getting your own facial analysis, sexual market value analysis, or appeal analysis, rated by real-life girls, not AI bots, check out my Patreon. Now, I break down facial analysis into 7 key criteria: eye area, jaw region, front profile, side profile, features, dimorphism, and harmony score. Let's begin. Number 1, eye area. Taylor's eye aspect ratio is 2.8, which is slightly larger than the ideal almond shape, but still quite attractive. Her canthal tilt is positively set at around 9 degrees, which is ideal. The eye separation ratio stands at 46.1%, and the eye spacing is 1 eye apart, considered perfect. Now, faceiq suggests that her eyes are less than 1 eye apart, but my data shows otherwise. Of course, every rating system has its own set of standards, so this is just one variation. She has minimal upper eyelid exposure and no scleral show, and her sclera is clear and healthy, which is always a good sign. Her eyebrows are thick, medium-low set, arched, and well-shaped with a positive tilt of 11 degrees, ideal for her face. One flaw to note is that her under-eye support is a bit lacking, which is noticeable, but this doesn't overshadow the other strong aspects of her eye area. So, I would give her a solid 9.5 out of 10 for the eye area. Number 2. Jaw region. Moving on to her jawline, Taylor has excellent jawline visibility. Her begonile width is 87.9%, which is on the mark for a wide jaw. The chin to philtrum ratio is ideal as well, with her chin being 2.3 times larger than her philtrum. Her neck width is well proportioned at 80.8% of her jaw width, and her lower third is balanced, measuring around 31.5%. However, there's one minor flaw: her jaw frontal angle is slightly lower than ideal at 85.7 degrees. Despite this, the rest of her jaw features remain pretty close to perfect, so I'd rate her jaw region a 9.8 out of 10. Number 3. Front profile. Looking at her front profile, Taylor has a very balanced facial thirds. The facial width to height ratio is ideal at around 1.9. Her cheekbones are high set, contributing to a nice mid-face length at 86.8%. Her mid-face ratio is perfect at about 0.95 to 1, which is great. Her ipsilateral alar angle is at 85.9 degrees, and her jaw frontal angle is at 85.7 degrees. This makes the deviation between the two only 3.8 degrees, very close to the ideal. Her lips are full and well proportioned, with her lower lip being 1.6 times larger than her upper lip, an attractive trait. The mouth-to-nose ratio is excellent, with her mouth being 1.5 times the width of her nose. One thing to note is that her total facial width to height ratio is slightly shorter than ideal, at 1.26. Her bitemporal width is also a bit lower at 74.1%, mainly due to a smaller forehead. I'd rate her front profile harmony at 93.1%, and her front profile would earn a 9.3 out of 10. Number 4. Side profile. On to the side profile. Her ramus to mandible length ratio is 0.6, which means her ramus is tall, ideal for facial aesthetics. The jaw has good forward growth, and her maxilla also projects well. Her chin projection is strong, and her gonial angle is perfect at 118.6 degrees, within the ideal range of 114 to 125 degrees. Her nose is straight and slightly upturned, with great projection, and her nasofrontal angle is 131.3 degrees, again, within the ideal range of 122 to 143 degrees. Her profile is slightly flat with a facial convexity of 167.9 degrees, which is fine but could be a bit more pronounced. The mentolabial angle is good at 95.2 degrees. Her lip assessments check out as well. However, a few slight imperfections. Her orbital vector is neutral, positive would be better. Her nasolabial angle is a bit low at 94.4 degrees, ideal range is 96 to 118 degrees, and she has a slight dorsal hump on her nose. The mandibular angle is a bit low at 13.4 degrees, ideally closer to 15 degrees. Still, the side profile is impressive with a 9 out of 10 rating and a side harmony score of 89.4%. Number 5. Other features. Taylor has a flawless skin complexion and texture. Her hair is ideal, and her hairline is great. She also has straight white teeth and a beautiful smile. Her facial angularity is perfect, and she has hollow cheeks with a nice OG curve, which are considered desirable traits in beauty. Her coloring is also on point: white skin, green eyes, and dark brown hair. For her overall features, I'd give her a 10 out of 10. Number 6. Dimorphism. Taylor Hill is unmistakably feminine, and her features align with typical feminine beauty standards. I would rate her dimorphism at 9.7 out of 10. Number 7. Overall harmony. Now, let's wrap it up with the overall harmony score. The front profile score is 93.1%, and the side profile is 89.4%. Given that the front profile holds more weight, I would rate her total harmony score at 92.1%. In conclusion, Taylor Hill scores an overall 9.4 out of 10, which is higher than Brooke Shields in some categories. Don't forget to visit my Patreon for more in-depth analyses, and let me know your feedback in the comments below. Thanks for watching.